What if I told you Big Food is being sued for engineering addiction the same way Big Tobacco did? A landmark lawsuit filed in California is alleging that 10 major manufacturers of ultraprocessed foods knowingly designed and marketed products to be addictive while downplaying the long-term health consequences. These are some of the largest food corporations in the world, the companies behind many of our cereals, snacks, packaged meals, and beverages that dominate grocery store shelves. Legal reminder, these are allegations. But what's being argued is deeply concerning. The lawsuit claims that companies understood the neuroscience of reward. They studied how specific formulations like refined sugar, rapidly absorbed carbohydrates, industrial fats, and sodium stimulate dopamine pathways in the brain. They optimized what food scientists call the bliss point, which is the precise combination that maximizes craveability and repeat consumption. Not nourishment, craveability. When you combine ingredients that spike blood sugar quickly, delay the signal that we are full, and amplify flavor intensity, you create a powerful feedback loop in the brain's reward system. Dopamine rises, the brain encodes that experience, and cravings increase as well. Over time, tolerance can build, meaning it takes more to achieve the same satisfaction. And then we see patterns in some individuals that resemble addictive behaviors: loss of control, persistent cravings, and continued consumption despite negative health effects. And those health implications are not theoretical. High consumption of ultra-processed foods is strongly associated with obesity, type 2 diabetes, cardiovascular disease, fatty liver disease, metabolic syndrome, and chronic inflammation. We are now seeing conditions in children that were once primarily adult diseases. The economic burden of diet-related chronic illness in the United States reaches into the hundreds of billions of dollars annually. Healthcare costs rise and insurance premiums increase, but families carry the long-term consequences. So, when this lawsuit alleges that companies understood the addictive potential of these products and continued to aggressively market, especially towards children, it raises serious public health questions. Because ask yourself, who benefits? And who pays? If the allegations are substantiated, this could become one of the most significant food industry legal cases in modern history, comparable to tobacco litigation in its implications. If products are intentionally engineered to override normal satiety signals and amplify reward pathways, all of a sudden the chronic disease epidemic starts to look a little less mysterious. We're told everything in moderation, right? But what if it was manipulation all along?